What's up, Jupiter here with another FC26 Achievement Trophy Guide. This one is called Top of the Pyramid, and to unlock this one you need to reach Elite Division with your club in a clubs league season. Now this is a very difficult achievement to get. The game has been out for a couple of months now and only 0.16% have got this on Xbox. And I think it's similar for PlayStation. What I'm going to show in this guide today is a way to boost this achievement so that you don't need to be really good at clubs in order to get it. And this will take a few hours of concentrated effort. Some of the streamers that got 1000G or platinum trophies said this only took them like half an hour. And I'm not sure how they did that because it took way longer than that. So first things first, what you're going to need is at least 4 people. So this can be 4 of your mates, including yourself, so yourself and 3 mates, or 3 other people. If you haven't got 3 mates to do this with, I'd recommend hopping on Discord. There's a few EA FC26 servers that you can post messages in and find other people to do this with. This is actually the way that I did it. I went on Discord and found people to boost this with. So once you've got your 4 people, what you're going to want to do is make a new club. Or if you've already got a club that you want to boost, use this one. You'll need 1 club that will be your boosting club, and then you'll need to make another club which will boost your original club all the way to Elite Division, and then you will need a 3rd club in order to boost your feeder club because you'll only be able to matchmake 2 divisions apart. For example, you'll only be able to matchmake with yourself if you have a Division 5 club up to Division 3, with a Division 4 club up to Division 2, and with a Division 3 club up to Division 1. So you'll need this feeder club to be in at least Division 3 when you're boosting Division 1 to Elite Division. So take 2 people that will be switching between the club that will eventually get to Elite Division and the club that will never leave Division 5, and then another team that will be in the club feeding the main club into Elite Division. We called our club that would eventually go all the way to Elite Division Top of the P, and we called our team that would never leave Division 5 Feed the P. We did use a couple of different clubs for the club that sits in the middle, and the reason for this is because I was doing it with people off Discord. There was a little bit of flakiness, so the people that I was doing this with did change over the sessions that I did this, and they were the owners and people that were in the other club, so that club changed a bit. Now the way that you're going to matchmake your own club is very simple. You're going to head into a league match, and once you're in the league match, as the captain, you can toggle over to settings at the top with your right bumper on Xbox or R1 on PlayStation. You can see the match type will be league match. Below the any position, you're going to want to set this to on. Below match keeper, you're going to want to set this to on. And then below that, best match my team size, you're going to want to put this on. And then below this, you should have crossplay on if you're across different consoles. For example, one of you's on Xbox, another's on PlayStation, another's on PC. If you are all on the same console, you can have this off. You just need to make sure it's the same on both teams that you're trying to matchmake. Once you've done this, go back into the pick position. Now, the way that I would recommend doing this is having the captain go in goal and then having your second player go left back or right back and choose any. Then what you're going to want to do is match the other club to have the exact same setup to maximize your chances of meeting the other team in matchmaking. Across the few hours I was doing this, I would say that the matchmaking success frequency was somewhere around 60%. Sometimes matchmaking does fail and other times you will match another team. This is absolutely fine. When you get to the kit select option, if you have matched another team, just close down your application. So on Xbox, you would dashboard by quitting the game, but same for PlayStation and PC. Make sure you completely close down the game rather than letting it load in, so you prevent that game from counting. When you do match each other, you will see the name of the team that you've matched whilst you're choosing kits. And if this is the team you're looking for, then you've correctly matched the team. Now, to get this done as quick as possible, I would recommend heading into the game. You will know which team needs to win. So just score an own goal, and then the team that's meant to lose, leave the match with the in-game menu, and then you can search for another game much quicker, rather than dashboarding like you do when you don't match each other. Now, in terms of how you do this to win, assuming that all 3 teams start in Division 5, what you're going to want to do is boost your main club, the one that's eventually going to get to Elite Division, all the way up to Division 2. With either team, it doesn't matter at this point. This is because when you're in Division 2, you will no longer be able to match your Division 5 team, but all the way through Division 5, 4 and 3, you will be able to match a Division 5 team. Once this first club gets to Division 2, you will then need to switch to the other two clubs, again starting with 2 teams in Division 5, and you will need to boost one of these 2 teams up to Division 3. Once you've got a Division 3 side, you want to go back to your Division 2 side and matchmake with your Division 3 side in order to boost your Division 2 side up to Division 1 and eventually Elite. Now, once your other team is in Division 3, you will be able to match yourself in Division 2 and Division 1. However, if this team does get too many losses in a row, it will get relegated from Division 3. So this is where the third team comes in again, because we need to prevent the middle team getting relegated from Division 3. What you're going to want to do is get 3 wins, boosting your top team as far as possible, and then your middle team will enter a relegation match. When they enter this relegation match, the people in your top team will switch to your Division 5 team, and you will matchmake 1 game with your Division 3 team in order to win their relegation match and keep them in Division 3. This is the most efficient way to do it, as you only need to win 1 every 4 games, so 3 wins to the top team, and then 1 win to the middle team with your bottom team, so that you stay in Div 3 and you don't have to play the whole of Div 4 again at any point. Following this alternating method, you should eventually get your top team into the Elite Division, whilst your middle team is staying in Division 3, and eventually you will get to the last game that needs to be played. This shouldn't take too long. On screen now are the points and wins in promotion matches that you need for each division, and it gets increasingly higher as you go through, as you can see. And when you have it so that you only need 1 more win for your top team to get into Elite Division, you need to make sure you play the entire game. So rather than the method you would have been using for every single win so far, where you get 1 goal and the team that's meant to lose backs out, you need to have everyone stay in the game for the whole duration of the game for this last promotion match. I would use this as a bit of time just to score some goals with your pros, or if you want to be super time efficient, then just score that 1 goal and let the game timer run out. Once you do win this game, all of you should stay in the game so nobody leave. Let the achievement pop after winning this game, which it will. And then for your top 2 in that top club that's just been promoted to Elite Division, your achievement or trophy will unlock. Now, obviously, if you're boosting this as a 4, you probably all want to get the achievement. So then what you're going to want to do is switch clubs. So the top 2 will join the middle team, and the middle team will join the top team. You'll just need to play a couple of games by going in and scoring an own goal and backing out to get yourself demoted to Division 1. Then you're just going to want to repeat the Division 1 grind for the 2 players that haven't got the achievement yet. And again, for that last game to promotion to Elite Division, you'll need to play the entire game, and the achievement or trophy will unlock for the other 2. This one did take a lot longer than all the other achievements in this game, but hopefully this method will help you get it a little bit quicker, as there doesn't seem to be any guides on YouTube about this achievement specifically yet. So hopefully you found it useful. Drop a like if you did, and subscribe for future achievement and trophy guides.